all the pretty girls fart like this.
Thinking of more of a cute little poop.
Nah, they fart big. Anyways, we're back. Pretty much. Hey, everybody, how you doing?
Thank you for the invitation, President Waxsmith.
No! There's no need to be so tense in my presence, Magios. Would you like a cup of coffee?
There's tea for me, and coffee and with milk and sugars for Miss Herschel.
Herschel.
It would seem Calvert's intelligence agency is staffed with only the very elite.
Well, their human resources are going to charge now as the new party takes over for me.
Is that right?
Toa Herschel.
Herschel.
Sorry. We met at the West Zemir Trade Conference 2 years ago, isn't that right? If my memory doesn't fail me, you had coffee with milk and sugar at the banquet.
Yeah, your memory is excellent.
That's Samuel Rocksmith, president of Calvert.
I'm nervous.
As with most people in power, he easily dominates the atmosphere with his presence. Even though he's on the way out, he's still a very influential man.
He could be a VTuber.
Talk to him again. My, welcome, Madame Chevalier. Unfortunately, I haven't been informed that what your beverage of choice might be. But since you're so well versed in Eastern culture, perhaps green tea would be to your liking? Oh, thank you, but I dropped in only for a brief chat. I wouldn't want to make a nuisance of myself. I imagine there's plenty of others who would like to speak with you today. By the way, I wanted to ask you for your opinion on your colleague, Toa Herschel.
Herschel. She's right there.
It's just, I don't know, it's a funny last name to say.
No, it's just like his eyes turned over there.
Like,
she's right there. Keep your voice down.
I can still hear you.
Wouldn't you say that her conflict resolution talents are perfect for the CDID?
CDID?
What?
Resurrect me.
I didn't see that coming. Like and subscribe if you saw that coming. I heard you were bold, sir, but I never thought you'd suggest something quite that bold.
I am nowhere near as audacious as the Chancellor. I didn't start a war.
Nah. Bad.
Soon I won't have much authority anymore. However, I really
cannot stand gas. I have to get rid of it every moment it appears. I'm sorry if you dislike the smell of ass, but I must project.
I really can't stand seeing young talent not being put to good use. It's quite fortunate we met today. If you have any gifted friends who might be inclined to move to Calvert, let me know. I'll gladly welcome them with open arms. Sorry, no one comes to mind.
You're really not one to beat around the bush.
I shave.
Oh. Okay, I didn't need to know that.
Where's those exclamation points?
Over here.
Yeah.
4 more to go. Hey, guys.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Cassius, how have you been? When was it last we saw each other? When I could speak?
Goodness, 4 years at least.
I could also read back then.
I'm sorry I missed your A-rank promotion ceremony.
Heh.
It coincided.
Yeah. Pills are kicking in. I mean,
I'm orbiting Saturn now.
Those rings are dope. Wish I could ski or I've never skied. I've only snowboarded.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be dope. But it coincided. It coincided with the horrible shutdown phenomenon, so there was no helping it. Thank you for writing my recommendation. That was dope.
You're welcome. Indeed dope.
Most dope, yes.
Have you managed to come to terms with Colonel Valstein passing away?
He did what? I mean, yeah. I've been lucky to be surrounded by good, supportive friends from the Bracer Guild and my wonderful students that I volunteered to do many tasks. You'll learn one day, Wayne Jr. Laura's one of my students. Kurt's a student of somebody's student. Mine, yeah.
I'm Laura Arcade. Sir, you are a legend.
No, I'm not. I have a name.
It's truly an honor to meet you in person. I'm very glad to meet you too, Laura. I had the pleasure of working with Victor on the Bracer Guild branch bombing case. He praised you highly. Please accept my sincerest sympathy. His loss must have hurt you deeply. Thank you, sir.
What, your dad or something?
My father once told me that seeing your prowess with the staff firsthand would be a beneficial experience for me.
You got Bop'em Stick too?
I believe you were self-taught.
I thought he had a sword.
I guess not.
He just bop him, motherfucker.
He's a bop'em. Sock and bopper.
Regular Donatello over here.
Not quite, but close. I learned the basics from a friend. I also took the liberty of incorporating teachings from the 8 Leaves school into it.
That reminds me of people in Elden Ring that make their guy all green and then they get the turtle shelled shield and just keep it on their back.
Oh. That's perfect, man. I'm very impressed, sir. Only those who are very talented are able to do so. Kurt, why don't you introduce yourself?
No. Yes.
I'm Kurt Vander. Vander. Younger brother of Mueller Vander and nephew of Zex Vander. Pardon me, sir. You're quite the hero. I feel a bit overwhelmed. Sorry, gassy too. Take it easy. So I'm right here. I can spell it. I'm not all they say about me. I've met your brother and uncle, but I don't believe I've ever spoken to your father.
Is he dead too?
I don't think he is.
Probably not.
Then when things calm down a little, I'd like to pay a visit to your folks. I fear I've been rather impolite in not having done so. Oh, not at all. I'm sure my mother and father would be thrilled to meet you. Cassius has lots of connections both in the army and among the bracers. I could spend the whole evening talking to him about swordplay, but it'd be rude to monopolize him like that. Yes, here I'm over here.
Look how dashing I am.
I'll relay the master's message for you once the stinkums.
Yeah, you like it? How do you like it, buddy?
Once the circumstances are right. By the time when the great determination and sacrifice are needed is no doubt to come.
That was in the last episode.
That it was. I'll have to be patient. Talk to you again.
Hi.
Oh, Reed.
Over. Yeah, come to join us. Come and join us, or whatever the fuck I said.
Don't mind if I do. One of those. I don't know which one. By the way, was the Silver Streak an acquaintance of yours, Cassius?
What's up?
That'd be me.
I'm Hat.
Hey. Yes, she was a pupil of mine at the guild. It's very odd that she's vanished into thin air. Yes, no one seems to be able to track down her wereboots.
Is that the chick from the next game? Or is that going to be the chick in the next game?
No, she was from Trails in the Sky.
Oh.
Yeah. If she wasn't at the Gnome's HQ, could it be possible that Ouroboros abducted her? No. Shreya has...
Shreya.
I don't know what she has. Shreya. Shira. Has a relative who's among the ranks of Ouroboros. I find it hard to believe that they'd kidnap her.
I think I know what who you mean. Schnard. Charizard mentioned her.
Charizard. That's what we're going with.
When we went out drinking.
Enforcer number...
That's a woman's voice.
Enforcer number 6, the bewitching bell, yes? Oh, whoops, it's you.
Yeah.
Do play.
I'm Swift. Yep, that's her. She showed up in the borough during the horrible shutdown, too. But it's unknown whether she is still alive.
It seems she hasn't reported back to Ouroboros since that incident. They haven't written her off as dead yet, though. It's assumed that the situation is similar to Blue Blanc's, that she's out there somewhere going about her business. The Silver Streak was like a sister to her, though. She wouldn't keep quiet if Ouroboros had abducted her. I see. We might as well drop that line of investigation. My, if it isn't Stallritter's Dublin the Swift. You seem very well informed.
I'm smart.
I can say the same about you, especially considering you don't have ties with Ouroboros yourself. I understand how...
You don't understand shit, apparently.
I understand now why the Faceless was remarkably wary of you.
Awary.
Wary.
Oh, really?
My lord is also intrigued by you.
He thinks you're hot.
Her lord is the...
She thinks you're hot.
Landsmaid, yeah. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear how you achieved mastery in so many disciplines.
Time.
Ooh! Swordplay, military arts, strategy.
They all kind of do stuff at the same time.
Kinda, yeah.
I hear your master's discipline, Arios. Yeah, that's it. It's just like you.
Yes, I've heard rumors about him.
I'm all flustered.
Just a reference. Just for reference. If you could tell us if there's any particular trick to it. Not that it impresses me all that much. Baka. But if both you and Arcade were renowned and the finest swordsman alive, so it must count for something. I can't think of many honors greater than the Maiden of Legend herself taking an interest in me.
Pretty sweet.
Well, ask me anything and I'll try to satisfy your curiosity. Although we may not be able to get into much detail this time. That's fine.
First of all, how do you give such great hugs? I do so with love and compassion.
First of all, why did you give up the sword and switch to a staff?
For the boppums. Jubilee's so easy to read.
But that's the part of her charm.
She's so stupid and obvious, you can't really believe she's being that stupid and obvious.
She's polite to everyone and doesn't look down on others even if they're her enemy. As expected of the Steel Maiden's disciple, I look up to her as well. A little bit. Not much.
Kinda, sorta.
Not at all.
She German or something? What's that suit?
Anyways. Who's in here?
Jenny!
Meow.
Hi, I'm King of Beddings. Renee told me lots about you, Tita.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tina Russell.
I knew that.
Okay. I can't believe it, Renee. She's so cute. Yeah. That's how most people react to her. You must be Angelica Ragnar, the famous lesbian. Nice to meet you. I'm Renee Bray. What the fuck? I hear you've been trained in the Taito style of the Clicky Clack Renault.
Oh, that's cool. Cookie Clacks. It's nice to meet you.
Is that like you do the spoots thing?
Or do you like Jellica better?
I've died and gone to heaven.
See, I was right.
What?
Yeah. No, Angelica, you alright?
We're only 2,000 args above ground, but it seems we're flying close to the heavens. Tita alone is an angel, but the three of you together form an angelic choir. No, remain calm, Angelica.
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with her?
Celine, what the hell's going on here?
She's too goddamn horny, that's the problem.
Builds me, I don't give a fuck. I was just having a nap and woke up to this crap. God, I can't stand it anymore.
Huggy Wuggies!
Yep, huggies.
Angelica! She's faster than lightning.
Yay, hug attack squeeze.
Ah. My life is complete.
Jesus Christ.
They're just gonna stand by and, do jack shit with me? What the fuck?
What do you want me to do, Cump Hunter?
I mean, it'd be funny. I'm just waiting for things to calm down so I can say hello. And we're
not
here.
saying shit.
Yep, good. Let's
I mean, you probably could say something.
Fine.
No, you don't have to.
Okay, good.
Boink. Sit, Briss.
Hey, Schmazzer. Hey, guys. You're discussing armed forces movements on different fronts?
Cool beans.
Rosine, I'm surprised to see you with them. I've got my reasons.
Elliot's in the band.
As you've overheard, we're trying to get a better picture of where each militarized faction is allocating its resources. Besides the Weissland army, I wanted to check in with the Bracers and the armored divisions, too.
I've also been looking into the armored division. What the fuck?
The burp, I just kind of like poofed that out.
Okay. But I've been looking into the armored division's movements. Seems they've established a new squad.
Squid? The Guild's also keeping an eye on the situation.
Yeah.
We're tracking high-ranking Jaeger Corps' movements and gauging the neighboring countries' responses.
Gauging.
Gauging, whatever. Shut up.
Yeah, that's gauging.
It'd be helpful to trade info with you guys. Ah, I see.
I just got the idea.
And you've gathered intel on military movements, Rosine?
No.
As a matter of fact, yes.
Oh.
There is no organization that understands the fears of the Great Twilight more than the Septian Church. The details are confidential, but we've already decided on which measures to take. Seriously?
I can only imagine what that means. Zoinks.
That's right, Scoob. We'll benefit from cooperating. But in any case, we'll return to Operation Millie Mirage at dinner. For now, let's take a break. Sounds like a plan. Can't wait to hear the details of the operation. But I've got to be patient. I should walk around some more.
Okay. You do that, man.
Alright. Last of the talkies.
Ducky.
Have there been any updates on Hercules?
He's strong.
We're still unable to locate them. With the Ramda's stealth function and mobility of the gunship, they're really hard to track down. We're not going to give up, of course.
I'm here.
I heard you've requested the Bracer Guild's help with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, although they also haven't been able to dig up any new information since we lost sight of Hercules in the canyon. I heard that from the guild too. I guess when Special Forces Squad, equipped with the latest technology, wants to disappear, it'd take a miracle to track them down.
The Ramda.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We've seen firsthand in Heimdall how its spatial protection function can seriously impede pursuit.
If they'd only surrender, there'd be room for negotiations with Erebonia. But maybe the curse has progressed too far for that. The Dark Dragon...
I killed that with Milliam.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Made the members of the Hercules Squad into its kin back in Heimdall. The Great Twilight must have taken that and twisted them into Necrophilia. Necrophilia? Those are vampires from Erebonia folklore, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any way to make them human again?
No.
It's possible if you act quickly.
But it's been far too long. They fucked.
Yeah, pretty much I was gonna say that. If you find them in a few days, they should be fine. So that's our time frame. Clea, you let me know if you pick up their trail. We might be able to help in some capacity. You're volunteering to help?
That's what he does.
He's a volunteer boy.
Sarah just
Trained him well.
corrupted him in the best way.
That's much appreciated.
I said a lot.
Back to the center.
Oh, you gotta talk to the plant.
Plenty.
I'm here, plant. Oh.
Can't find anything to do. Yeah.
Aren't you swift?
Oh, Dublé the Swift. I was wondering a boot around. Yeah.
Something?
You could drop the effort.
Epic.
If you can be informal with Lloyd and Estelle, why not me? It was just a slip of the tongue. Besides, there's not much of an age difference between the three of us. I feel like I should be more respectful when talking to you. Are you implying, from your point of view, I'm old?
Yeah, Granny.
No, definitely not.
I mean, no. Sorry.
She's what, 23? She doesn't even look it. But it's probably best I drop it. Harumph! Anyway, Lady Middling is more influential. It has more influence in the higher echelons than I imagined.
23 is old? God, that's fucked up.
No, that wasn't saying that she was actually old. Not old. Anyways,
It's not.
no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. She has gathered prominent political figures, bracers, and special support section, and all of you under the same roof. Even the Black Fang and the Angel of Slaughter are present. Ah, that's right.
Yeah, I know who those are.
The Angel of Slaughter is the girl you've been voicing, the purple-haired little girl. Goth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know them through Ouroboros?
What's her actual name?
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, jackass.
Yes. I was familiar with the Blade Lord, who often worked with them. Joshua Astray left Ouroboros around the time I joined. I see. That must have been when the Brights took him in. Hey, what you guys talking about? Swapping some sexy little secrets, I hope?
You bet.
Is that all you ever think about?
Yes.
How's the intel gathering going, Crow? Well, Randolph's chatty as ever, but it's Joshua that's a real treasure trove of info. And it's kind of weird Vita's not here. Yeah, Emma seems confused about it too. You both know what she's like. Probably busy working some grand scheme behind the scenes. Have you noticed tension in the air? I guess. I think I know what you mean. It's not just you awakeners that are particularly sensitive to it. Everyone gathered here seems to sense something ominous brewing. Whether there's any connection to Operation Million Rouge or not, we'll likely find out at dinner. Yeah. There's the rivalries too. Calm before the storm might be over pretty soon. It could just be me, but we'd better be prepared. Yeah, I agree. We'll see what happens. I'll keep my eyes and ears open and see what else I can learn. My apologies for disrupting your pleasant conversation.
The man's voice interjected.
Knows me. Dinner is now ready to be served. May I please ask you to proceed to the banquet hall? Yeah, thanks.
It's gonna get stinky.
I remember the food here being pretty good. Yes, it was cooked by the finest chefs those Erebonian nobles could find. Those fish burgers of yours were quite delectable as well, I must admit. Yeah, sometimes simple is the best. I'm surprised you remember, honestly. That was a while ago, and they weren't anything special. Just a quick, easy meal.
Hey, have you guys? I've been looking everywhere for you guys.
The dinner is about to start.
Yeah, we know. The butler came in and told us and farted.
He does that.
Great. I'm starving. But the discussion that follows is the main course, isn't it?
Aha, you see how I did there?
That's right. It's more than just a social event. Let's get going. It's rude to keep good food waiting.
Loading.
Any
That
second now.
sweet ass.
Back it up. Back it up.
After all the guests, including the leaders of each state, gathered together at the banquet.
A modest but wonderful meal thus begun, provided by Duchess Cayenne.
It's number time.
Oh, yeah. The lunch started a bit later, but the guests thoroughly enjoyed the fare and had a lively conversation.
I thought it was dinner.
Oh, shit. It said lunch, didn't it, though?
I think so.
That was weird. Anyways, it was a unique opportunity for the attendees, and many meaningful exchanges were made. Sometime later. Enjoyable as it was, the meal came to an end. Everyone then transitioned into meeting portion of the event. The details of Mini Blues were revealed. Oh.
What you see before you is an outline of Operation Meal Mirage. Our response to Operation Jormungand.
Jorgen.
Bjorgen.
Nice map.
Huh. What a dance.
I knew it.
It doesn't stray too far from what we'd expected, but even so.
Seeing it all laid out like this makes it overwhelmingly real.
I get that a plan this crazy is probably our only hope, but still, we're really gonna do this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless you super special
The
super
Empire has
Sallies.
drastically increased its military might, due largely in part to the draft. Current estimates number their forces at 1.2 million strong.
Damn.
And that figure will only rise before the fighting actually starts.
On the other hand, Calvard's military can barely scrape together 800,000, at most.
Oh, that sucks.
Even if they try to boost their ranks with a draft of their own, that probably won't go over too well, judging by their last election.
Not to mention the huge difference in weapons and resources between the two countries. In terms of both aerial combat fleets and core tank units, Erebonia has a clear advantage.
And we also got walking robots.
Yeah.
They don't.
And that's without taking Panzer Soldats into account.
Hey, she just said that.
Woo!
Yeah. There's no way the Verne Company's production line could even hope to keep up. What's more, the Empire now has an excuse to throw all the new technology it's been developing into this war.
With that in mind, it's entirely possible that the Civil War was nothing more than an opening move.
I agree. It seems likely. The same could be said of the Orbital Shutdown phenomenon, or even the 100 Days War. It is our belief that these events were simply set up, all to pave the way for Operation Jormungand.
Damn it! Those monsters. And Meal Mirage is your plan for how to hold back Operation Jormungand. We have with us the Republican Army of Calvard, the Royal Army of Liberl, the Remiferian and Viceland armies, as well as the troops from Le Mans and Orid, and even resistance cells acting out of Crossbell and Northumbria.
You intend to coordinate every one of these individual forces united under a single banner to suppress the Imperial Army from all sides.
That's exactly right.
As you stated before, Calvard's armed forces total 800,000 strong. The Viceland army should bring that number up by about 100,000.
The Principality of Remiferia is prepared to lend its aid as well, to the effect of approximately 80,000 troops.
Yeah, you're all tiny.
They did say that they were kind of a smaller nation.
But all of them.
Add to that figure an additional 120,000 from the Kingdom of Liberl.
Further, we can count on receiving around 20,000 soldiers from Le Mans and Orid combined, as well as another 10,000 from Crossbell and Northumbria. And this is to remain off the record, but we're expecting roughly 30,000 in reinforcements from Arteria as well.
Naturally, we plan on bringing Jaegers into the fight too.
Oh, cool. Mercenaries are always important to hire.
We've been scouting out Jaeger corps big and small. All in all, I'd say we're looking at a good 40,000 extra soldiers.
Altogether a combined total of 1.2 million.
Oh, wow.
Finally putting us on even ground with Operation Jormungand.
A war like this would stretch over almost half the continent.
Yeah, that would get nuts.
Resistance cells from Crossbell, huh? That must be Sonya and the others.
Yeah, Muriel told me a bit about it, but...
Northumbria too? That have something to do with the movements we heard about there?
Yeah.
The resistance there is made up of former members of the Northern Jaegers, who got absorbed into the Imperial Army.
And we got troops from Lamon and Orid, too. That would be their defense forces, no?
That's right. We've actually known about their involvement for a little bit.
I have to say, I'm surprised the High Seat of the Septian Church would choose to involve themselves so directly.
But Rosine mentioned something about this earlier, didn't she?
Yes. The Congregation for Divine Worship is likely deploying the Papal Guard as we speak.
Damn. Get some holiness up in this.
The Imperial Army's technological superiority is undeniable, and we can't underestimate the threat Ouroboros poses either. Further, directing and coordinating all parties involved will prove a tremendously difficult task. That is the purpose of our meeting, to determine who will serve as the key piece in our plan, the cornerstone upon which we can build our success. I present to you Cassius Bright, Lieutenant General of the Royal Army of Liberl. And, as of today, Supreme Commander of Operation Mille Mirage.
Dang.
Oh boy.
What?
Now that's what I call a power move.
A natural decision. Lieutenant General Bright did head the search and destroy operations against the cult in Crossbell.
Yeah.
What's more, he can already boast having pushed back an Imperial invasion once before. He's the most brilliant tactician of our time, without a doubt.
I should have known.
So you've accepted the position then, Dad? Even after hearing everything that's going to happen as a result of this plan?
I have. This can truly be called the Great War, the likes of which mankind has never seen before.
Oh, it's like a World War I. Hopefully don't have two.
A war that will surely destroy the lives of all it touches, soldiers and civilians alike.
Damn.
Hundreds of thousands of lives. Worst comes to worst, we could see casualties in the millions.
Millions? Yeah, that's definitely possible. But at least it will keep the Empire from completely destroying everything.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah. She has a point.
Renee, that's her name.
Yeah, I know.
I think I speak for us all when I say this dreadful decision weighs heavily on our hearts. But there are stakes here far more dire than the invasion of Calvard itself. Namely, Erebonia's 2 Septarians, as well as its curse, which spreads further and further with every land it conquers.
It's all connected.
If we don't act soon, the Republic will fall to the Empire's advance, drowning the entire nation in its curse. It would then only be a matter of time before the surrounding countries fell as well, until finally all of Zemuria is in the curse's grasp. All for the sake of reviving the ultimate being, the Great One. This we must avoid above all else. If this dreadful decision is the only chance we have of saving our world, then so be it.
It's kind of like a damned if you do and damned if you don't.
This whole catastrophe began in Erebonia. Though I can't personally agree to this plan, as a member of the Imperial family, I must allow it. Your Highness.
This is the consensus we have reached. I trust you understand now the reason we've gathered here.
There are a few things we must ask you now. Namely, if you accept the necessity of our plan. And furthermore, if we can count on your cooperation.
I'm sure you'd like some time to talk things over amongst yourselves, and with your other allies as well. But as you can probably tell, that's time we just don't have.
Members of the Bracer Guild, Special Support Section, Class 7, and Thor's Military Academy as a whole. We need your answers, here and now. How do you respond?
That's nodding. Naughty nods.
It's the Quick and the Dead all over again. Schwarztower? What do you say, over?
When it comes down to it, we, the Special Support Section, are just a single division of the CPD. We're in no position to defy the will of a nation, let alone 4. We understand the severity of the situation. But be that as it may, we can't, in good faith, lend our aid to this cause.
Oh, damn.
There has to be a better way to fix this mess we're in. And we won't back down until we figure out how. Not just to stop this war, but so that someday, Crossbell can take back its independence for good.
I see.
You can count the Bracer Guild out of this deal, too. We're the supporting gauntlet of the common people. Their security and protection will always come first. But at the same time, we understand that you have to do this. So instead, we'll make sure to get in touch with our headquarters in Le Mans to organize an evacuation plan for all the citizens. And in the meantime, we'll look for our own way to resolve this. Just like the SSS. That's the Bracer Guild's decision.
Estelle.
With so many of us still missing, we can't claim to speak for Thors as a whole. But we can, at the very least, tell you our decision as Class 7.
Fuck your couch.
Become the foundation of the world. In a sense, those words have shaped our class from the very beginning. A war this big is certainly one way to keep the curse in check. We could be a new foundation afterwards. One built over ruins and destruction. But this curse is not absolute. Though it sweeps across the nation, toying with our fate, there are still those who stand together to resist it. We've seen as much with our very own eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need a plan to try and ensure the safety of the world as we know it. Mille Mirage can be that plan. But, like the Guild and the SSS, we choose to find a third path forward for ourselves. That means dealing with any incidents brought about by the curse, as well as the rivalries. Whether or not that's even possible, I don't know. Time is running out on us even as we speak. Yet still, we'll continue to tread forward, step by step.
I blew up. So did I! I exploded.
Because we owe it to Prince Olivert to find that third path he always strove to take.
Reen.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
The path Prince Olivert would have wanted.
I see.
My goodness. The naivete of youth never fails to astound me. And yet, as history shows us, it is precisely the young and foolish who bring change to the world.
The same could be said of those not bound by duty or tradition. Come to think of it, Prince Olivert himself embodied every one of those qualities.
He most certainly did, and his spirit lives on in this next generation.
We have heard your convictions, clear and true. Operation Mille Mirage is already underway. But so long as you respect our position, we will respect yours in turn.
You're under no obligation to participate in our plan. That said, we'd appreciate your help wherever possible. That includes exchanging information, keeping civilians safe, and so on.
We certainly have more room to cooperate than Operation Jormungand does at the very least. You Bracers played a pivotal role in solving the incidents in Liberl, as did the Special Support Section in Crossbell. I eagerly await seeing what such seasoned heroes can bring to the table.
Thank you. We won't disappoint.
I don't know if I'd call us heroes exactly, but we'll help out in any way we can.
All that suspense was killing me.
As grim as our circumstances are, we now know what our mission must be.
Right! We gotta do everything we can to stop this war before it begins. And even if it does, we'll just have to find a way to end it.
Right. Our first course of action is figuring out exactly what we can accomplish right now as members of Thors. I imagine the rivalries will play a key role in that.
Agreed.
You're all pretty gung-ho about this, huh?
Part of the rivalries is one of their major generals.
Yeah, that's true.
How are you guys so relentlessly positive about everything?
And Bad Dad himself.
It really is the most annoying thing about them, isn't it?
Ah, crap.
Yeah, I figured this would
Wait a
happen.
I know that voice.
It's him!
Enforcer number 0 of Ouroboros.
Campanella! Show yourself.
Sounds like things are coming along nicely over here. Quite the illustrious guest list you have here. I'm almost starstruck.
Indeed. It would seem the rumors weren't unfounded.
Oh, good, it's her.
Belle! The new third Anguis of Ouroboros.
Lady Mildine, my greetings to you and all the leaders of the world gathered here today. I see a number of familiar faces and some new ones too. My, how delightful.
You must be Dieter Croesus' daughter. I've heard the rumors of what you've become.
A member of an international terrorist organization. Gracious me, the audacity of this woman.
She's a bitch.
Whoa!
I can't even.
Called it, huh, Lisbeth?
Ah, you're one to talk.
Hey, this is some party you guys got going on.
Real swanky joint, too. Shame for you, Zephyr's here to crash it.
Surely, you.
Boss! That means Zeno and Leo are here too, doesn't it?
Sure does. But hey, we're not done with the lineup just yet. Don't think things will go the same for you here as they did at the workshop.
Please excuse our intrusion.
Sandwiches.
Sharon.
Damn.
George!
So you've come.
I'm gay now.
Shut up.
It's really you.
In the flesh. Long time no see, ladies.
My lady, everyone, it has been quite some time.
Und Kruger.
You should have just kept the mask on, Angie.
If you're all quite finished, it's time I make the final introduction.
No, it's this turd.
Your Highness.
Cedric, why are you...
Ah, if it isn't my dear sister Alphen. And Class 7. Your little stunt in leaves caused me no end of headaches.
Good.
You had it coming. That's what you get for getting Elise and Tio all wrapped up in your schemes.
That's simply how it works between us. You should understand this by now. The rivalries are no different.
Oh yeah, he's part of it too. We gotta kick his ass.
Oh, that should be easy.
This particular matter has been entrusted to me by Chancellor Osborne himself. Consider this a little congratulatory visit from us to celebrate the commencement of Operation Mille Mirage.
Were we just hacked?
Yep. They probably used the Society's astral code to infiltrate the system.
Courtesy of Belle and the Fool, I'd assume.
Sounds like we're in for a fair bit of trouble then, huh?
Yeah, they're coming.
Battle stations, motherfuckers.
Damn. They brought Imperial warships. No, not quite.
This is the bridge.
Cruise
we
missiles.
have an emergency. We've got 8 Crimson ships approaching on our 9. And with them, a 280 Arch class airship.
That sounds big.
Damn. There's only one ship that friggin' massive.
You mean the one that appeared during the orbital shutdown?
That's right. Ouroboros' pride and joy. The largest battleship in the history of mankind.
The Crimson Ark. The Glorious.
It sounds like something that douche would fly. Flappy, flappy. Hope none of these little things get knocked off.
Yes. That's a big old butt munch.
So, what's your sword gonna do?
I can chop him.
What's up, baby?
So we got those some like cannons or cannons. There we go.
That's not how it works.
Ooh, that's a big kid. He looks freaking crazy. Look at
Psycho
this.
cats, yeah.
And he's got more normal looking kitties.
Water missile.
Hey, mortar missiles are pretty good. They're hard to dodge. I played Armored Core.
They're a little different.
So I see. So it's just as the advance warning predicted. Moreover, it's not one of the Empire's ships, but one of Ouroboros' aircraft carriers. What does that mean?
We're fecked.
At the end of the meeting, Duchess Cayenne did make one prediction. That either the Imperial Air Force or Ouroboros battle carrier would appear in the skies. Oh, you saw this coming, huh? Well, shit. Whereas the Imperial Air Force, their progress down the path to violence would be deterred in a sense. This airship is directly above the borders, as the leaders of each state on board, an attack on the ship would be simply too reckless. Even if we're successfully captured, this would only have a massive effect on cross-nation negotiations. And that would instantly bring a halt to the war. That's what she was betting on, wasn't it? Things turned out differently, though. They opted for an Ouroboros-affiliated ship instead. Since seeing the princess and the leaders entombed here would just add fuel to the fire war. No! Damn it! So they're planning to pin it on Calvard, aren't they? This is no joke. We can't let this happen.
Of course. I swear by your mom's daughter, by the Bracer Guild.
What?
I don't know.
You guys called us here knowing that this would happen, didn't you?
Yeah.
Correct. And it worked out perfectly. We still have an escape route available for our guests, so you needn't worry about that. Can I get each of you to divide your troops in half and have them accompany you to the hangar? Enemy forces are coming in from the deck. I'd like the remaining half to help take care of them. Let's divide into two groups then. One for the starboard and one for the port.
Whoa! You guys prepared that far in advance? If that's the command.
We don't have time. Let's decide on the groups. Be sure to balance the teams well.
Understood. A team with me.
Reed, Lloyd, and Estelle divided everyone into teams, making sure to keep them balanced. The result was a counterattack led mainly by Reed in Class 7, with Estelle, Joshua, Renee, Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Crow, Vinay, and the others. And the other members working with Ariel, making the way for the hold while ensuring the safety of the national leaders.
You just get like auto-tuned in the middle of that.
Okay, so
Elliot and Eustace are actually whatever, just not Machias, basically. What are you going for?
Guys, hey, you guys! Actually, yeah. Especially, yeah, if we have freaking Ash here, he's invisible at the beginning, so he can just sneak in and kill multiple enemies at once. Every time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that works. Ladies.
And one more ladies. Oh.
Why not? She's good.
Yeah, she hits pretty fucking hard. Boys. Girls. Them hat brads.
Now, shall we get going?
Mm-hmm. Whatever you say.
Best of luck, all of you. You guys be careful, okay?
Okay.
Wait, what in the world's going on? Whatever it is, it looks like we got a real juicy scoop on our hands.
Juice.
Oh, no you don't.
I believe you all know what it is you must do.
Kick ass.
Yeah.
Kick ass, leave
We got
brass.
Just leave it to us.
No.
Now then, shall we move out ourselves?
Yes.
We are currently under attack by Ouroboros' enhanced Jaegers and members of the Red Constellation.
The Red Constellation, huh? Gonna be a real pain in the ass, especially with the Blitz there.
Gilbert's probably heading up the enhanced Jaegers. Not that he's anything to worry about. His archaisms might still give us some trouble, though.
But speak for yourself. I'll make sure that little errand boy regrets ever stepping foot in here.
I'm gonna put my foot up his ass.
Ash, Kurt, I'll be counting on you.
You got it.
I'll shoot the leader.
Understood.
A little trigger happy there, huh?
We must stop His Highness.
Yuna, Altina, we're going to need your support as well.
I suppose.
Of course! Let's do this, Ellie!
I'll give it my best.
All right, guys. It's time to begin our joint operation. Team A will go starboard. Team B, you head port.
Our current position is the rear side of the lower deck. Let's make our way up to the top deck. Take out any intruders you find along the way.
Over.
Right.
Roger.
Roy.
This will be the perfect chance to put our teamwork to the test, huh?
No, I'm putting it together
It's
my
our
own
time
team.
to shine, Reed. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Right. Show me what you've got, Lloyd.
Fist bump. That was a fart. You can switch between Team A and B in this mission.
Holy moly.
Keep switching between the two teams to keep a clear way to the upper deck. Once you reach your destination, the teams will emerge. Make sure all the members are equipped and ready for battle.
Yeah, you go ahead and get the equipment straight.
I think that's the end of the episode.
'Cause that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, alright. We'll see everybody next time. Bye.